Hello dear students, welcome back to our channel Bhavani Commerce Academy. Today we will see dividend models or dividend theories. A very important topic from dividend decisions chapter. This is the fifth unit of Fundamentals of Financial Management. It is a subject of BCom Finance second semester, as well as it is useful to BBA students also. It's a very important topic. From this unit, you will get 16 marks, 12 marks long, 4 marks short. So here you will get one theory, one problem for long. The problem is either Walter model or Gordon's model. These both models are from relevance theory. Here we have two theories under dividend models. One is relevance theory, other one is irrelevance theory. Okay, so from relevance theory only, you will get 12 marks problematic part in the final examination. Today we will see Walter's model. It is based on the relationship between the firm's return on investment as well as cost of capital. Return on investment is nothing but R, cost of capital is nothing but K. So here we will decide types of firm by using R and K values. If R is greater than K, that will be growth firm. We have three types of firms: growth, normal and declining. So when is R is greater than K, that will be growth firm. R equals to K, that will be normal firm. R is less than K, that will be declining form. Okay, so here we have Walter's model formula. P is equals to D divided by KE plus R into E minus D divided by KE whole divided by KE. Okay, so this is the formula of Walter's. Okay, so where P is equals to market price per share, D is equals to dividend per share, KE is equals to cost of capital, and E is equals to earning per share, and R is equals to rate of return. Okay, so by using this formula only, you will calculate the solution. Here we have one of the important question in the Walter's model. See, the following information is available in respect of a firm. Capitalization rate 10%, earning per share 50 rupees. Okay, so capitalization rate is nothing but cost of capital. Cost of capital is nothing but KE. Earnings per share is nothing but E. KE is equals to 10%. E is equals to 50 rupees. Rate of return is nothing but R. R is equals to 12%, 8%, 10%. So what is this 12%, 8%, 10%? See here, K is equals to 10%, R is equals to 12%. That means R is greater than that of K. So if it is growth firm, that will be 12% and 10%. If it is a declining firm, R is 8%, K is 10%. If it is a normal firm, it must be equal. So 10%, 10%. Okay. Show the effect of dividend policy on market price of shares. Applying Walter's model. What we should apply here? Walter's model. When dividend payout ratio is 0%, 20%, 40%. If your dividend payout ratio is 0%, what is your price per share? We need to find out. As well as if it is 20%, what is our price per share? If it is 40%, what is our price per share? We need to find out by using Walter's model. So according to this, we need to apply Walter's model. What is the formula? Here we have a formula. Yes. So from this formula, first we need to write all the details. See, R is equals to rate of return. R is equals to rate of return. So what is our rate of return? 12%, 8%, 10%. See here, 12%, 8%, 10%. But while calculating price per share, we have to take the percentage is converted into decimals. So 12% calculate cheyandi 0.12 vastundi. So that value you need to take while calculating Walter's model. Okay. So 8% means 0.08, 10% means 0.10. See here, 12% means 12 divided by 100, 0.12. Likewise, 8%, 8 divided by 100, 0.08. 10%, 10 divided by 100, 0.1. That is nothing but 0.10 we can write. Okay. And next, E. E is nothing but earning per share. So here earning per share is 50 rupees. And next, KE. KE is nothing but capitalization rate or cost of capital. What is that? 10%. So while calculating, you need to take decimal value. So 10% is converted into 0.10. Okay, 10 divided by 100 means 0.10. Okay, and leftover value is D. Here D, here also D. Dividend payout ratio here given. Actually, we required dividend per share. D is equals to dividend per share. Okay, what is the per share dividend? We need to find out. How to calculate? Here we have formula for dividend per share. Dividend per share is equals to EPS into dividend payout ratio. So EPS is nothing but earning per share. So earning per share into dividend payout ratio. So earning per share is 50 rupees. Dividend payout ratio for A 0%. So 50 into 0% will get 0. Likewise B also. 50 into 20% will get 10. 40% C. 50 into 40% will get 20. So while calculating, you need to take these values, not percentages. Okay, so some problems having direct values, some problems having percentages. If you have percentages, just convert that percentages into values. Otherwise, you can take directly. Okay, clear? So these are the values given in the question. E is equals to 50, R is equals to 0.12, 0.08, 0.10, and K is equals to 0.10. D is equals to 0, 10, 20. So how to apply these values in the formula? Let's see. By using these details, we need to segregate all these values according to growth form, normal form, declining form. When R is greater than K, growth form. When R equals to K, normal form. R is less than K, declining form. So, R is greater than K, that is growth form. R is less than K, declining form. R equals to K, normal form. So according to these forms, you need to write all the details. So already we have given details. By using these details, we need to write here. Okay. If you write like this, we can easily calculate P value by using Walter's model. Here we have all the details. Yes. So R is greater than K means R value is more, K value is less. See here, we have R values are three values, 12%, 8%, 10%. Which is more value? 12%. So here we need to take 12% and K is equals to 10%. So 12% is more than that of 10%. Okay. So just we need to take under growth form, R value is 0.12, K value is 0.10. See here, R is equals to 12%, that is 0.12. K is equals to 10%, that is 0.10. Okay. And earning per share, E is equals to 50 rupees. Here 50 rupees. Okay. And we need to find out P. When D is equals to 0, D is equals to 10, D is equals to 20. Okay. These values we need to take here. Likewise, R is less than K. So R value is less compared to K value. So under our details, which is the less value here? 12%, 8% or 10%? 8%. So R is less than that of K. K is 10%. So R is equals to 8%, K is equals to 10%, and E value is 50 rupees, and we need to find out P value by using dividend is 0, if dividend is 10, if dividend is 20. So 3 times we need to find out P value under declining form. Okay. And in the normal form, normal is nothing but R equals to K. What is our R value here? 10. K value 10. So both are equal. At this time, we need to find out P value. Okay, R equals to 10%, K is equals to 10%, and E is equals to 50 rupees. P is equals to, we need to find out by using D value. D is equals to 0, if D is equals to 10, if D is equals to 20. 3 times we need to find out the P value. Okay, first, when dividend payout ratio is 0, first we need to find out P value by using dividend payout ratio is 0. After calculation of this, by using 10 also we need to find out the P value. Likewise, we need to find out the P value by using 20 also. Okay, so what is our formula? P is equals to, according to Walters, P is equals to D divided by KE plus R into E minus D divided by KE divided by KE. Okay, so apply these details under this formula. P is equals to D. What is our D? When dividend payout ratio is 0, our D is equals to 0. 0 divided by KE 0.10. 0.10 plus R. What is our R? 0.12 into, what is our E? 50 rupees minus D 0 divided by KE 0.10 whole divided by, again here KE 0.10. So 0 divided by 0.10 will get 0 only, plus 0.12 into 50 minus 0, 50 divided by 0.10. Okay. Whole divided by 0.10. Then 0 plus 0.12, 50 divided by 0.10, how much? 50 divided by 0.10, 500. So 500 divided by 0.10. Then what we should do? 0.12 into 500 into 500. 0.12 into 500 is equals to 60. So is equals to 0 plus 60 divided by 0.10. That is equals to 60 divided by 0.10. 600. So 0 plus 600, that is equals to 600. Our P value is 600. When dividend payout ratio or dividend per share 0, our P value is 600. Clear? Likewise, if it is declining form, what is our P value? So here same formula we are using. Okay. I'm not writing here formula, just I'm applying values. So when declining form, what is D value? D value is 0 only. 0 divided by, what is KE? 0.10 plus, what is R value in the declining form? 0.08. R value changed. 0.08 into E value as it is 50. And D value 0 divided by K value. What is our K value? 0.10 divided by again 0.10. K is equals 0.10. So 0 divided by 0.10, 0 plus 0.08 into 50 minus 0, 50 divided by 0.10 whole divided by 0.10. So 0 plus 0.08, 50 divided by 0.10 already we calculated here. So what is our value? 500. Okay, or else you can use calci. Okay, divide by 0.10. So 0 plus 0.08 into 500. 0.08 into 500. So what is our value? 40. 40 divided by 0.10. 400. So 0 plus 400. Then what you will get? P is equals to 400. When D is equals to 0, our P value is 400 under declining form. Okay. So if it is normal form, how to calculate P? Same formula we are using. What is our D value here? 0. 0 divided by KE value 0.10 plus, what is R value? R value changed. R is equals to 0.10 into 50 minus 0 divided by 0.10, that is KE value whole divided by 0.10. Then 0.0 divided by 0.10, 0 plus 0.10 into 50 minus 0, 50 divided by 0.10 whole divided by 0.10. Okay, so 0 plus 0.10, 50 divided by 0.10, how much? 500 divided by 0.10. 0 plus 0.10 into 500, how much? 500 into 0.10, 50. Okay. So 50 divided by 0.10, that is equals to 0 plus 50 divided by 0.10, 500. That is equals to P is equals to 500 when D is equals to 0. Okay. At the time of normal form. Clear? So when D is equals to 0, our P values are 600, 400, 500. Okay. So if D is equals to 0 is completed. If D is equals to 10, what is your P value? We need to find out by using same formula. So same values we are applying, but only dividend will change. Instead of 0, we will apply 10. Okay. See, If it is a dividend is 10 rupees, I'm applying here D is equals to 10 divided by K is equals to, as it is 0.10 plus R is equals to 0.12 and E is equals to 50 minus D is equals to 10, because we are using dividend is 10 rupees, divided by K is equals to 0.10 divided by 0.10. Okay. So by using these details, we can calculate P value here. So our P value when it is R is greater than K, 580 rupees. When R is less than K, our P value 420. R equals to K, our P value 500. Okay. Then after calculation of these values, and next if D is equals to 20, here we completed if D is equals to 0, if D is equals to 10. Again here we need to find out P value by using if D is equals to 20. If D is equals to 0 and 10, what procedure we used? Same procedure we are using for if D is equals to 20. Okay. So find out these values by using Walter's formula and give your answers in the comment box. Okay. So if you understand, like my video, share to your friends and subscribe my channel. If you want this information, take a screenshot.